We're up. Okay, thanks. Hey, everybody, how's it going? I'm Fox 13 News meteorologist Maddie Baggett. It appears as if we finally got our Facebook back on the stream. We've been working towards getting this. The engineers are so great. Web team, so great. Looks like we're going. Looks like it's a go, guys. Yay! Oh, this week. I hate to say it, but kind of more of the same. High pressure is going to continue to dominate. It's that high pressure system off the coast of California. We are, however, going to be more influenced by a series of storm systems that will be developing to the Pacific in the Pacific Northwest and then eventually tracking eastward. As they do, they will be bringing in some cloud cover. So we actually were picking up on our satellite and radar a bit of rain out there today, but just a few light showers, nothing major. Over the next couple of days. Once again, we're just going to be talking about that heat. We had a really warm weekend. I hope you got out and about to enjoy it. We made it to 84 degrees out there on Saturday. Old record smashed that previous at 81. So an incredibly warm and a mild day. And we're going to have more record-breaking days, I would imagine. If we don't do it tomorrow, we probably will do it on Wednesday, as the forecasted high is expected to make it to at least 83 degrees, maybe 84 or 85. So we weren't the only ones that broke a record this weekend. St. George saw 92, Wellington saw 83, Spanish Fork 81, Kodachrome Basin 81, City Creek 78, Tooele 77. So St. George, we broke that record by 6 degrees. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Start of the week looking pretty good. Just a little bit on the cloudy side out there. Today we have solid overcast conditions starting at around 19,000. Few clouds at 19,000 and then solid overcast at 21. But that will gradually break up throughout the afternoon. So if you have plans, no matter what they are, today, tomorrow, Wednesday, looking pretty good. And if you have cherry blossoms around your house, your neighborhood, they're starting to bloom already. Looking good. Definitely not at their peak. I would imagine in the next week and a half, they'll be at their peak. But tree pollen high today, weeds low, mold, that should say low, and grass low. So just a bit of light rain currently, all from that storm system, and you can kind of tell where that high pressure is stationed based on that cloud cover. So you can see that arc right over. I'm trying to think. I don't. No. I'm trying to think if I have. Okay, I'm just going to use this to signify the high pressure. There we go. There it is. That's not a front coming in. It's just a high pressure where it's dominating. But then we have this. So that was your high, but then here's your low. And that's just bringing in a bit of cloud cover. And so rain, it's not really influenced by cooler air because it is primarily warm towards that area as well. So I'll show you what it looks like on the upper level flow. There you go. So it's just kind of scooting across. But because that high pressure is so dominant, it doesn't really have the chance of doing much other than a little bit of cloud cover. So slow warm up out there today compared to last week. It just seemed like we started off cold in the 40s, 50s, and then we just skyrocketed to the 60s before noon. It's going to be a little bit of a different story today and tomorrow. Slower warm up because of that cloud cover. Yet last week we were sitting with mainly clear skies, and that allows for a really quick warm up whenever you have an early morning that's clear, which is often how we start the summer months. Were those my highs? I'm sorry. I wanted my highs today. We'll make it to 71 for Salt Lake, 73 Provo, upper 70s for Richfield and Cedar City. Kind of the cutoff is south of Utah County. where we're seeing clearer skies. Upper 80s for Bullfrog, mid 80s for Kanab, mid to upper 70s for Blanding, low 90s for St. George, upper 80s for Moab. It is a little bit on the breezy side, especially across southern Utah. Daytime temperatures will warm up the surface, get those winds going. So we're talking 20 to 35 miles per hour across northeastern Utah and southern Wyoming. A little bit on the windy side tomorrow. For Evanston, that might be enough to trigger a wind advisory, but I don't think for Utah. It's kind of to the east and to the west of us. So here's a look at the next couple of days. Bit of light rain. Not much reaching the surface. It's just primarily at the higher levels. By tomorrow afternoon, that high pressure really starting to set in. It's going to be centered over southern New Mexico on Wednesday. That's going to be bringing us a lot of warm air. And then eventually it's going to weaken enough, so that's going to allow this low pressure system to track in from the Pacific Northwest. That's going to bring in another wave of some cooler air, maybe a few light showers across the high Uintas. It's going to look a lot like today. And then Saturday, building back in again. And then it does look as if next week looks a little bit more active. And you can, this is our outlook, precipitation outlook, showing that there is about that's anywhere between a 50 to 70% chance that things could get a little bit more active. Next week, at the end of next week, so Thursday, Friday, it does appear to be cooler, especially for northern Utah. Could even be dealing with a bit of light snow across, the Bear River Range, high Uintas. But I don't know if that's the way models are showing right now, that we could get a little bit of some light snow in those areas. But once again, not fully convinced. I tried to keep the hair down, guys. I couldn't. So let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Low 90s, mostly sunny skies across southern Utah, partly cloudy for your Friday, upper 80s, low 90s, and then a little bit cooler Saturday and Sunday, but still rather comfortable. Northern Utah, partly to mostly cloudy skies, upper 70s tomorrow, really nice Wednesday, and then we are going to dip down, losing over 10 degrees from Wednesday into Friday, but then quickly back up to the upper 70s. So the storm system that's going to be moving in towards the end of the week looks like it's just going to be bringing down our temperatures a little bit, the way this storm system this weekend did from Saturday into Sunday. That's it. Nothing really substantial. Maybe, like I said, a bit of some higher terrain showers, but that's about it. So another nice week, guys. Next week looks stormier and cooler, but up until then, get out and enjoy. And that's at the end of next week. I wonder what this does. I found a button. If any of the guys on the team are watching, guys, what does this button do? Tell me. Okay, that about does it for me. Let us know if you like this setup, if this works for you. Comment on the video if you like it better, if you can hear me better. Let me know if the boxes are annoying or what you want to see different, and we'll try to accommodate that, because we do the stream for you guys. So thanks for watching. Have a good Monday. Did you guys have a good weekend? I hope so. Yee! Okay, everybody. Bye.